Hi, very warm welcome to Dusty Shelf Collectables. Today, the final car culture release of 2022. Yeah, hi. So a little bit late to the party on this one again. These arrived the back end of 2022. I'm recording in March 2023. So these are 2022 release. They are, let me see if I can get this right, the Drag Strip Demons. I've been struggling with that all day. Every time I say it, it's like a tongue twister to me. I keep saying all kinds of things, but yeah. The set of drag strip demons. So these are the latest in a series of this set. They've been released many times over the years, obviously with different cars, but they're like an annual release of drag strip demons. They are fantastic. The livery looks fantastic. The cars look fantastic. I think these are going to be a really big seller. They're especially going to be good in the shops when you've got, a one-off purchase. Because they do look the part, and if you're running these down the track with the real riders, wheels and everything, they're going to be absolutely amazing. So what we've got here is a 6-car set. I've got 5 of the cars. As always, I don't have the chase car. I just can't justify the cost of those. As I've said before, if you want the chase car, best thing to do is to buy a sealed case of 10 cars and take your luck that it's in there. You won't find one in the shop, and seriously, 70, 80, 90, £100 on eBay if you want the chase car. I can't justify that myself, but there you go. So what have we got in the set? So starting from this side, we've got a 65 Dodge Coronet, we've got the VW Beetle, we've got a 64 Chevy Nova Classic, we've got a 73 Plymouth Duster, and a 33 Willys Jeep with the pickup on the back of it. This one particularly is great. The patina on it with the rust on it is fantastic. So my favourite out of the set is the Gasser. This is the 64 Chevy Nova. I think this just looks amazing with the wood panelling. But anyway, what we'll do is we'll take these over to the bench so I can film from above, and let's go through each car in detail. Drag Strip Demons. What a mouthful it is to say. I've struggled. I've recorded this about 30 times now, and I keep struggling to say it. But anyway, final set from 2022 of the Car Culture series from Hot Wheels. Premium set, real riders, which means you've got your premium wheels and the weight to the car. Fantastic set, fictitious livery, I believe. I don't think this one possibly may have run, but the others I can't find any reference to the livery that they've got on them specifically. National Hot Rod Association sponsored, NHRA, over in the States, covers everything right the way through from Top Fuel, through funny cars, right the way down to grassroots drag strip racing. Yeah, fantastic. So I think these are going to be very popular with people when they sort of go into the shop, and the kids that buy a car, these are really going to stand out. And the livery on the packets is absolutely superb. It really is good. But anyway, let's get into the cars. Right, number one in the set is the 65 Dodge Coronet. Now this is the one I think has actually run, because I can find something very similar to it, which is Ramcharger's 65 Dodge Coronet, which was run by Jim Thornton. So I think this one is actually a representation of that car. I'm not totally sure, but anyway, that ran with a 4.72 Stoker Hemi and an automatic transmission, so I've read. This is an FX variant, FX being factory modified. So effectively it would be a manufacturer's car that then gets modified. They put wider wheels on and change the stance of the car, change the wheelbase of the car, put heavier engine in. And FX was effectively the precursor to what we would consider the funny cars of today. I don't know if you follow drag racing, you'll know what I mean by funny car. But the FX was the precursor to that led into it. So anyway, this Hot Wheel, presented in white, is a casting from 2009. Get all the usual features on of the headlamps and tail lamps, etc. We got quite nice red livery on the roof, and original Ramchargers on the side. Candymatic just written there on the wing. I'll get a good picture of all of this, but fantastic looking car. It looks really superb. You can see the nice wide wheels on the back there. Really good. But I'll get some detailed pictures and yeah, put them up as I'm talking. And number two, the classic Beetle, fantastic. So Ferdinand Porsche designed this in 1938 for Volkswagen, known as the People's Car. Production ran all the way through to 2003. Millions of these produced, and I think the final production was in Mexico. But yeah, it's a fantastic car, and over the years, many different modifications and guises of this. One of my favourites was sort of the beach buggy version, but anyway, this is the drag version. You can see on the back here that the rear, it's rear engine, so on the back here, what you would consider the hood or the boot, you see that it's wedged open. This was something that they did to help with the air cooling. These were air cooled. And this one, you can see again, the stance on it is completely different. It's lowered at the front. It's got these massive wheels on the back. Absolutely amazing car. Don't know whether this livery ever run, but you know, it certainly looks superb, and I'll get some detailed pictures in here. This is the 5th outing for this casting. Originally this was a 2019 release. It was actually released in the drag strip of the day in 2019. Metal flake white, the paint, so it's got a slight metallic tint to it. It's got detailed headlamps, detailed tail lamps, all the usual. Volkswagen on the hood, don't know where that is, find that, I'll get some pictures of that. 950 SX VX on the windows, you can see that on the side there, and then slug bug on the side. There's some other livery on there. I'll try and get as many pictures of it as I can, but fantastic model. I really do like that one. That's really good. That's number 2. Number 3 of the set is probably I think this is my favourite. I'm a big fan of the National Lampoon's Holiday and Christmas Vacation and things, and they had a very similar car to this that the Griswold family travelled across the states in. So you can see the wood panelling on the side, and it's more of a sort of station wagon, a family car. And this one has been turned into, well, it's referred to as a gasser, which is a type of hot rod. It's fantastic. It looks amazing. You can see, if I just show from the top here, the hood has been removed to get the block in there. I just think this is superb. I mean, it's kind of an aggressive, I wouldn't call, I was going to say sleeper, but it's not a sleeper because it's so obvious that it's you know, aggressive looking. But yeah, fantastic. So in terms of the Hot Wheels, 10th time this has been out. Again, it's a 2019 casting. It's metallic blue paint on there, detailed headlamps, tail lamps. It's got AG on the windows, obviously the wood panelling. I'll get some detail on the wood panelling because that's particularly good. And Mother's Little Helper on the side, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I really do like this. And then on the back, I'll get a close-up of that. Yeah, really like that one. Right, and then on to number 4 of the set, which is a 73 Plymouth Duster. Now, I couldn't find much about this as a sort of hot rod car. There's a lot of them that you'll see that are modified, and I think this is quite a common one in the sort of hot rod world, to take the sort of standard car and modify this. You can see on the front of this one, you've got this massive air scoop on the hood. I'll get a picture of that. But yeah, in terms of how the car raced and all that kind of thing, there doesn't seem to be a great deal of information on it. So let me just talk about the Hot Wheel. It's 2011 casting. It's the 4th edition that this has been out. It's the 4th time it's been out. Metallic purple. You can see the livery down the side. Last Stand on here. Various different logos. You've got Firestone, Hot Wheels, Bell, Mopar. They're all down there. I'll get some really good close detailed pictures of this. Looks fantastic. Looks really good. But as I say, I can't see this livery, can't find this livery as a real car, but as a fictitious one, it still looks superb. That's number 4. And finally, this one, which was the 33 Willis Jeep. This was the first car manufactured by Willis Overland. It was produced from 1933 to 1942. 2 versions. There was a coupe and a pickup. Obviously, this is the pickup version. And obviously this is now a sort of drag version. I do love this. Look at the patina that's been modelled on here with the rust and everything else. Does look fantastic. I really do like this. This was a new casting in 2022. It looks superb. You can see the livery on here, Rust Bucket written on the side. I love the patina and the sort of dusty feel of it. I think that's superb. Right, and down on the bottom of the door, you can see the eyes here. That's the Moon Eyes symbol. So Moon Eyes is a custom hot rod shop where you can buy all kinds of bits. They do, if you want to modify your car, that's the place to go. Been around for donkey's years.
Detailed headlamps, tail lamps, all the usual. You can see the wood panelling on the side here. I'll get a close-up of that. That looks fantastic. You've got Hemi on the hood, just here, and rust bucket on the side, and I'll get a picture of the front and rear of it as well. Absolutely superb. So there you go, that's the 2022 Drag Strip Demons. I'm still struggling to say that, it's such a mouthful. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope these are of interest. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe. If you like this video, please do give it a like, it really would help me out. Again, I'll leave this one there. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Hi everyone, welcome to Dusty Shelf Collectables. Today we're talking Drag Strip Dreamers. Drag Strip Dreamers.